Hello everyone and welcome to Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. I'm so excited to get started in this. Sorry it took a little bit longer for the series to start than I expected, but we are here now and I'm ready to go. I didn't get to do any sound tests or anything because there was no sound to start, but we should be fine. Episode 1, Turnabout Visitor. March 14th, 1:16 a.m. That's a little quiet. We'll turn it up. That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. Ooh, I didn't realize it was gonna move dialogue without me. That may be true, but why? Why go this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. Oh, that's our office. Is that us? No, it's not us. Who is it? I don't know who that is. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. March 14th, 2:05 a.m. Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor, hallway. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Oh god. The door is unlocked. Detective Gumshoe? What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood? What the? What's the meaning of this? Freeze. Ah, crap. Well, I'm assuming that was the plan. Identify yourself. Shut up. Got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Oh, why did he do that? Is that a threat? No, he wants to frame us. Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. Why did he leave, though? My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor at my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrust into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. March 14th, 2:56 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. I finished photographing... Oh. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Are you okay, sir? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. Hey, he's still employed. This is Dick Gumshoe. He is a detective with the local precinct. And the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... look what they did to your office. It's totally trashed. I'll say the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. I'd be more mad about the murder, but sure. Whoa, sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. The crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed, our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. I'm so excited to see how this is going to work. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Crime scene, my office. Is it really a coincidence that the murder took place in my office? No. Logic! I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really, especially because of this. The key to your office? For security reasons, this office door has a lock built into it. Alright, stands to reason. Logic! I love it. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Logic? Yeah, I'm not surprised he's confused by that. By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. I love this. So, how do you use it? First, I recall information through the logic button and then connect them together. Now to touch the logic button and recall the facts. Okay. I'll have to figure out which screen. I think they're where they need to be. Okay, my thoughts are items. Yep. I got it! For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence. I guess that's exactly what I was thinking, sir, with logic and all. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Or was the victim after something? Logic! You're totally on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir. Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir. Ooh, uh-oh. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know that, and when I want to examine something, I simply touch the examine button. Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just touch the partner button, okay? Gumshoe's our partner, that's amazing! I'll give you great advice, great precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. Oh, you called, sir? Notice anything? Is there anything you've noticed that you'd like to share, Detective Gumshoe? Just that I rushed over here as soon as I heard there was a murder in your office, sir. The investigation's just gotten started, so I guess there's not much else to say. So, were you the one that found the body, Mr. Edgeworth? Unfortunately, upon my return, I found my office door to be unlocked. And what awaited me inside was this whole messy affair. Ouch, that's rough. Even though I left the security of this room to a certain detective... sorry, sir. Oh, Gumshoe. I assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, sir. Examine things by tapping them or by touching the exam button. By checking various things out, we gather evidence and information. You can see the evidence we've collected by touching the organizer button. For information and leads, it's a logic button. That's it. Great job, sir. Deductive reasonable is the way to go. It's called deductive reasoning, Detective. Clearly something you lack. I love this. I'm already enjoying this. Oh, no. Okay. So, I'm playing this... Oh, okay, it does kind of work. I'm playing this using the Wii U gamepad so that I can use a touchscreen. But obviously you can see how it is. I might have to... Yeah, I might have to do something different between episodes, but for now, please bear with me. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Kid enlighten me as to where. Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same model. I think. Detective. I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by this precinct's detectives. Okay. Oh, I can use the... Okay. I never thought movement by touchscreen would be at all helpful, but in this particular case, it very much is. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. Looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area. Looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yup. And until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. Okay. Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to touch the organizer button. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Alright, hold on, I'm not done here. Let's see here. There's blood all over. Oh. What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge, detective. Oh, hey, I have the exact same thing, actually. What a quinkadink. Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. Detective. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. According to his badge and ID, Buddy Faith was a precinct detective. So we know the guy who shot him was a prosecutor. Did the detective screw up one of his cases? Seems I've gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. I feel like I'm not done here. I own books. Your files all over the floor, sir. It probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Ah! My files are a mess pointing to a struggle between the victim and the killer. I tried so hard to keep the place spotless while you were away. I mean, I just rendered all the time and effort I put in pointless. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. While I watered the flowers every day just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled. Does he have a life? Come on. Edgeworth. It's very clear he doesn't. I'm pretty sure we are his life. Alright. Anything else? The bodies seem to be all one thing. What about the shelves? I don't believe it. I packed those files on the shelves so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off, but just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. A problem, to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. That's right, he doesn't like earthquakes. Ooh. Watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir. Ugh, the killer's going to have to pay. This tea set. Yikes, you're really mad over this. Tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck. What? Surprised he still gets a paycheck. Now I feel like the killer's wasted one of my monthly paychecks. Good, we got him on our side. Okay. Oh, I can talk to people! How's it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprints lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never. Alright, you. Do you have anything to report? Yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. And yet, there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes. Talk about a contradiction. Nothing out of the ordinary, huh? I should look around a bit more. But... no, I want to look at that. Ouch, they even knocked over your chess set. I had it all set up ready for you when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. I had no idea you were interested in chess. I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try. In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much. Anything else to examine? No. Do I need to logic them? Killer's goal, signs of a struggle, victim was a detective, and revolver. Oh, wait. And... connect. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives, could it have belonged to our recently departed? Yeah, there we go. Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see what we've got here. Psst. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. This guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. There we go. Victim's revolver data jotted down in my organizer. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. As I always say, you gotta look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use the scroll wheels to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Use the slide bar or the X and Y arrows to zoom in and out to get the nitty gritty. To think it's so easy to take a life with just the pull of a trigger. You know, I can't ever see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones they use at track and field meets to start races. If you take off before it's fired, everybody always ends up following your lead. To chase you down for a false start, detective. Not to mention, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place. Amazing. Alright. There we go. Looks like only one round was fired from this. Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him. Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, eh, Mr. Edgeworth? We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. Logic it! I guess that's about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to Hey, Jim! Oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Are you alright? Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Just let me be. Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk to me about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. Sure, just in a bloodstained suit, pal. Oh my god, this guy's hamming it up so bad. Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Oh, yes I am. Jacques Portsman, prosecutor. Jim here is my partner in crime busting. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I'm also prosecutor. Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. Yes, that is correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not. I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them, and only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time. Okay. Oh, Gumshoe. So the only one who could get in here was me. Oh. Now, wait. That means... I'm not sure what that means. So it was you then. You're Jim's killer. No, wait, pal. You got it all wrong. Everyone, calm down. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you're a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? How about a handshake to seal the deal? No, don't touch me. A pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you. I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there? Sir. I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim. Why does he want that? How does this incriminate? I should probably give them some space. Do you have anything to report? Oh. Yeah. Oh! Ah, your jacket, sir. What's it doing on the floor? Must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round. Wait a second. Was that round the one... The round that's missing, is that the one that he purposely fired at the jacket? I think that's it. Is that to make it look like there was a struggle? So the killer not only shot the victim, but shot your jacket as well? They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that made you your prosecutorial debut in? What if they had shot through it? It would have been a disaster. It's not worth getting worked up over, Detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? I take it you haven't noticed it yet, Detective. There's a giant contradiction right here in front of us. Really? Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him. I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. Oh. This is it. The bullet hole. I was like trying to move it around and nothing was working. The bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should touch the deduce button with conviction. Alright, with conviction, guys. I missed. I got it. And when I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things. Alright, with conviction. That's awesome. This bullet hole is the contradiction. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary. 2 shots are fired in this room. The first felled the victim. And the second felled this frame. Hey, that's right. However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? Other than the victim's gun that I found, could there be another gun in play here? Yep. Logic! By the way, I noticed something, sir. Yes? What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? Ah, it's a secret safe. Secret safe? Ooh, I smell money. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Is it a stack of letters about his feelings for Phoenix? So that's my official guess. Question of the day: what is in Edgeworth's safe? Wrong answers only. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way. Roger that. Choo, choo. Talk about dusty. I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while. I had no idea there was a safe in here. I'd have kept it clean for you, sir. So when did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. Really? I had no idea. Only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence. So what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, they're gonna tell— No, still, question of the day. What's in the safe? Wrong answers only. Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. That's it. Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. Secret safe data jotted down in my organizer. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I never knew there was a safe hidden back here. Well, if detectives knew about them, then they wouldn't be secret now, would they? Are there any other secret hidden things in this room? Even if there were, it would defeat the purpose of them being hidden if I told you. So don't bother looking for them. So there's no, like, hidden camera around, right? What if there was? No, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. Second question of— no, never mind. I'm not doing that one. What did Gumshoe do in Edgeworth's office? Again, wrong answers only. Do I even want to ask what he's been doing in my office while I've been away? Probably not. Now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad, don't you find it to be a bit too clean? Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself. You there, the forensic scientist. Yes, sir. Could you please dust this area for fingerprints? You got it, sir. I couldn't find, let alone lift, a single print. Looks like it was wiped down well. Ha! So he wanted something from there? Secret safe data updated in my organizer. As I thought, it appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information we have. And I think we'll do that in the next episode. Oh my god, I'm really intrigued by everything that's here. The gameplay mechanics so far, I think, are interesting enough to keep me going. I love that Gumshoe is our partner. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good time. I hope that you guys are looking forward to the rest of this. As always with my first episode of a new series, if you're new here, like the video, subscribe, all that stuff. Again, we do that once and then we're done forever. It never comes up. But yeah, other than that, let me know in the comments if you guys are looking forward to seeing more of this. What is an Edgeworth safe? Wrong answers only. That's going to do it for me. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.